Good morning, Coleman. Thank you for joining us on Coleman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Tuesday, July 1st. Coming up on Coleman Today, Cullman City Schools gives update on strategic plan, a tree removal discussion at Veterans Park, and a smoke test downtown. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Coleman today. Cullman City Schools is now more than 2 years into its 5-year strategic plan, and school leaders say it's delivering real results. Approved in 2023 after extensive community input, the Pillars of Commitment plan focuses on 6 key areas: student support and safety, technology, curriculum and assessment, employees, finances and resources, and facilities. Student safety has seen major gains, with chronic absenteeism dropping more than 6 percentage points to 8.33%, and more than $960,000 invested in school resource officers and security upgrades. On the technology front, the district maintains a 1-to-1 student-to-device ratio with regular Chromebook upgrades and reliable tech access in classrooms. In academics, student achievement is strong. The district earned all A's on the Alabama State Report Card for the second year in a row, and ACT scores have improved. Advanced placement success has grown, and dual enrollment numbers are up. New STEM and career tech pathways now include cybersecurity, engineering, and health sciences. The district is also investing in its teachers and staff, adding more national board-certified teachers and filling leadership positions from within. Administrative costs remain well below the state average. In transportation and finance, the district has replaced 8 student activity buses and maintains a healthy 3-month reserve. Per student spending is up to $12,429. Facility improvements are another major focus, including Cullman City Primary School receiving $15 million upgrade, including a new second-grade wing and storm shelter. Cullman Middle School is seeing $27 million in improvements with a new classroom building, fine arts spaces, and safety upgrades. Cullman Intermediate School, to be located at the current West Elementary campus, is also receiving $27 million for classrooms, a storm shelter, and state-of-the-art STEM lab. And Cullman High School is undergoing a $12 million expansion with new career tech, STEM facilities, more classrooms, and over 100 new student parking spaces. Superintendent Kyle Koloff says the plan has kept the system focused on student success and community trust, and thanks the school board and staff for turning bold goals into real progress. For full updates and project details, visit colemancats.net. Plans are currently being made to remove several large trees at Sportsman Lake Park near Cullman Veterans Memorial Park. The Veterans Memorial Park Board requested the removal of the trees so the park could accommodate a new drone monument. Details about the project remain tentative. The matter has already gained local attention due to its potential environmental impact and park accessibility limits. It has been confirmed that the monument's placement is the reason for the tree removal, with room left for possible future expansions. Although the exact number of trees slated for removal is not yet known, the project must first get through regulatory reviews, including those related to wildlife preservation, before removal can begin. The park is protected under the Land and Water Conservation Fund program, requiring approval from the Alabama Department of Environmental Management before any trees can be cut down. There is no definitive timeline for when tree removal might begin. Disruptions to park access are expected to be minimal. However, sections of the park directly surrounding the construction site may be temporarily closed during the construction period. Any closures are expected to be limited and short term. The long-term landscaping plans for the area around the drone monument remain undetermined. The initiative is a partnership between the Cullman County Commission and the Veterans Memorial Park Board, but design decisions are primarily made by the board. It is anticipated that the area will be developed in a manner consistent with the existing style of Veterans Memorial Park. Public discussion regarding the project has already occurred during the Cullman County Commission meetings. At its last meeting, the Commission voted to move forward with the request to remove the trees, although further steps depend on obtaining the required environmental permits. Any future updates will be communicated to the public via the county's official social media outlets and Everbridge alerts once the project timeline becomes clearer. If you see smoke this morning around 3rd Avenue Southeast, don't be alarmed. According to the City of Cullman Sewer Department, a smoke test will be performed on the sewer lines in the neighborhood of Allstate, Southern Accents, and Cullman First United Methodist Church this morning. The smoke is harmless and causes no danger, and the smoke test is planned to last until about 8 a.m. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Cullman's swim team defeats Boaz. Sports is next. Welcome back. In local sports, the Cullman swim team made a big splash, defeating Boaz in dominant fashion, 506 to 199 at a home meet last Tuesday. Cullman collected wins across nearly every age group, starting with the 6 and under division, where Ellie Grace Thigpen and both boys and girls relay teams took first place. In the 8 and under events, Emery Lackey racked up 3 wins, while Amberly Pate and C.J. Curry added multiple first-place finishes. Boys relay teams also brought home the top spot. The 9 and 10 division saw strong showings from Lauren Hughes with 3 wins, Paisley Caldwell with 2, and Abram Lackey, who led the boys with 3 more. In the 11 to 12 division, Georgia Dowdy and Griffin Berryhill each grabbed multiple wins, supported by victories from Catherine Hughes, Luke Forrester, and winning relay teams. The 13-14 group saw double wins from Edie Hudson and Briar Lackey, with additional top finishes from Carson Corliss and Emmett Tucker. Wrapping it up, the 15 through 18 swimmers dominated, with Micah Lackey and Madeline Dowdy each earning 3 wins, while Grayson Randall led the boys with 2 victories. A strong team effort all around from Cullman in the pool. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, Summer Hoops for Her, the Awakening Wonder book reading event, the Smith Lake Park 4th of July Festival, and summer safety tips for pets. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. She shoots, she scores. Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism is holding sign-ups for Hoops for Her. Registration is open through July 8th for a 3-on-3 women's basketball league that will play Monday nights at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Teams will have 6 players on the rosters. Get your team together and sign up on the Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism website. For more information, email hlee@cprst.org or lmurphy@cprst.org. The Awakening Wonder Homeschool Group met on Thursday, June 26th at Randallshed Community Park's Veterans Pavilion in Fairview for a book reading event. Stephanie Sprouse and her daughter Samantha work at Branch Bookstore in Cullman and hosted the book reading and outdoor activity. The group read The World Needs the Wonder You See by Joanna Gaines and completed nature canvas paintings. Those interested in participating in future events should email susie_chapman@yahoo.com. Cullman County Parks and Recreation will host the Smith Lake Park 4th of July Festival on Friday, July 4th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Cullman County Parks and Recreation Director Kenneth Cornelius said the festival, which brings 10,000 plus folks to one of Cullman County's best assets, Smith Lake Park, has many things to offer, from swimming to camping to listening to a great lineup of bands to shopping with local vendors and, of course, fireworks. Cornelius praised the great park staff working hard to make the festival events come together, the Cullman County Commission for its investment into Smith Lake Park, and the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, who will make all of us feel safe while they work hard hours in the heat, doing a great job getting everyone into and out of the park safely. Live music starts at noon with Michael Warren, followed by Daniel Bowden at 2:30, Crooked Creek at 4:30, and Brooke Lee at 7. The fireworks show will begin at 9. The festival is a cash-only event and is $5 per person or $20 per vehicle. For more information, visit the Smith Lake Park Facebook page. The Cullman County Animal Shelter is offering tips for keeping your furry friends healthy at home this summer with safety in mind. Shelter manager Andrea Hudson said the 4th of July is the busiest time for animal shelters across the U.S. due to an increase in stray animals. She says the goal is to minimize intakes by keeping pets home safe and stress-free. A couple of ways you can help to ensure that is to microchip and ID your pets. Allow your pets to exercise early in the day. Bring your pets inside while fireworks are being used, or give them a safe and secure place to take shelter. Additional summer problems in the summer for animals are typically due to heat, resulting in an increased call volume for welfare checks due to lack of proper shelter and water. Some of the safety tips the ASPCA recommends are giving pets plenty of fresh, clean water, knowing the symptoms of overheating in pets, never leaving your animals alone in a parked vehicle, never shaving your dog, not letting dogs linger on hot asphalt. A full list of tips can be found at aspca.org. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Terry Clark Duncan, 79, of Cullman, passed away Friday, June 27th. A graveside service with military honors was held on Monday, June 30th at Mount Carmel Cemetery. Ruby Nell Ralph, 80, of Cullman, passed away on Saturday, June 28th. Funeral service will be held on Wednesday, July 2nd at 2 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Visitation will be on Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Burial will be at Flint Creek Cemetery. Perry Van Dial, 76, of Hanceville, passed away on Saturday, June 28th. Funeral service will be held at noon on Wednesday, July 2nd at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow at Mulberry Cemetery. Visitation will be prior to the service from 10 a.m. to noon at Hansville Funeral Home. Visitation for Ramona Maddox Swindle, 71, will be today at noon at Welcome Baptist Church, with a celebration of life to follow at 1 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. Showers and thunderstorms are likely this afternoon, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 87 and a slight breeze. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 68. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.